Time for DVD, Redbox, rental, return, and review. The two movies that I watched was Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. Had Sam Jackson in it. Ryan Reynolds. Fuck, bro. And Selma Hayek. Has Sam Jackson, Ryan Reynolds, and Selma Hayek in it. It was loaded with action. Very unbelievable action. As in that stuff could never really happen. But it was still a fun watch. I enjoyed it. And then I seen Home Again with Reese Witherspoon. Real nice family, heartwarming story. Something you can sit down with your wife and kids. Not have to worry about offending anybody or have to hurry up and find the pause button or the mute button. There's a couple of scenes in there that might have been PG-13, but for the most part it's a pretty clean film. I thought I'd have more to say about those movies. I recommend both of them. I'm a big fan of action movies. I love action movies. And I guess I'm kind of a lover of the slower kind of drama too, as long as it's good. I need to be a good drama. I can't just have just something dumb. I myself haven't watched a movie yet with Reese Witherspoon that I didn't like. I liked all her movies. I like the one where, especially like the one where she was hiking. Was it the Ozark Trail or the Chisholm Trail? I think it's the Chisholm Trail. That all the people hike up every year. It's supposed to take you like 9 months or something. I don't know. I'd have to check my facts and all that. That was a pretty good story. And of course, I think what gave her start was Cruel Intentions. That was a pretty good movie too. I like movies that have a twist to them. The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard was, you know, they tried to make it to be a little bit goofy. It's just like every other action shooter film. The majority of that stuff's never ever gonna happen. One person can't get that lucky. You're gonna go in there and kill 80 people, and you might have the main character get grazed by a bullet, or maybe take a bullet in the leg. But then, like the next scene, it doesn't even affect them. I like the James Bond movies, and I was watching a James Bond Skyfall the other day. Like within the first probably 30 minutes of the movie, he ended up getting shot in the shoulder. And spoiler alert, by the way. after that, he continued fighting the guy that he was fighting in a life or death situation. And he was fighting that guy like he didn't have any pains in the world. I understand adrenaline is an aspect, but adrenaline can only take you so far, and it can't take you like the rest of the day. It's gonna, you know, kick in and give you a nice big boost when you need it. This bike doesn't have a gear indicator to tell me what gear it's in, but I always know first gear because it's got that Harley whine, that first gear whine. Both of my bikes have it. This one's an 11, the other one's a 14. They both have the same whine. I don't know if they've ever fixed it. I haven't really paid attention to any of the new ones that I've test ridden. But you know your own bikes. It's funny when you... It's just like it's like a mama knows her baby. To you it might be, they look like every other baby, bald, pudgy, featureless. But that mama's gonna know which baby is hers. Alright, let's get these returned. It was funny, they offer a discount for 2 days. I don't know why I never take that discount, because I always end up late. So these were due yesterday. So they got me for 2 nights at full price. It's not that it's not that I didn't watch them. I watched them the first night, so that was all good. But I just kind of screwed yesterday off. Didn't really pay attention to it. Next thing I know, it was too late. And the later it gets in the day, the less I care about it. Stuff like that. Oh, girl went up too far on her Acura. Scraped the underneath of her bumper. Me and a friend of mine were coming out of a restaurant one time. Saw this lady do that on her BMW. Pull up too far and has those that concrete barrier's got the 2 rebarbs that stick up through, so that holds it in place. And her bumper got caught on one of them rebar pieces. So when she backed out, it just grabbed onto that and ripped her whole front bumper off. She came off just like it was on there with Velcro. She was all upset. Gotta watch the plastic pieces. I have a feeling I'm never getting out of this hole. Let's see what happens. The thing about traffic is, if people would stop coming, there wouldn't be a traffic jam. I don't mind them coming, you know, everybody's got to go somewhere. But I don't want them to come in when I'm where I'm at. They can go somewhere else. Come on, people. What are you doing? That cone of ice should have turned a long time ago, just sitting there waiting. Yeah, that's what I'd do too. She lost about 3 turns. Sitting there looking dumb. Maybe she had a brain freeze. She ate her own. Well, they say you're not supposed to get high on your own supply. She probably never eaten Kona ice. Had a brain freeze and forgot how to drive.
75 years later.
There we go. What are you doing? What the fuck, man? Idiot. I've been fighting with this mic all morning, trying to get it to work. Now I'm fighting with it, trying to get it to stay up on my mouth so I can speak into it. It keeps wanting to slide down. I'll figure it out. Hoping I can get it to where it works good so I can talk in it some more. It's actually the second mic I bought. I think the first one didn't work. Well, I guess I'll find out when I get home if this one works or not. I almost gave up on it and threw everything in the trash, GoPro and all. I'm okay with electronics as long as they work the way they're supposed to work. But when it comes to troubleshooting and trying to figure out why and all that kind of stuff, I'm not good at that at all. I guess I could be. Like, it's really not the end of the world, but I don't have the patience for it. Which a lot of times it requires patience. But I'm happy anyway, regardless of what happens. If I throw it all away or not, I'm still out here on the bike. Never get tired of that. Oh, throttle jockey. I'll probably waste an extra 10 miles to the gallon every time I ride just because I like the throttle jockey. I like the way the pipes sound. But that's okay. I'm the one paying for the gas, so I can do what I want with it. Gas keeps going up higher and higher though. I don't know what's going to happen when it goes way up. I think out in California I heard that it was like $5 a gallon or more now. It's crazy. I haven't been out to California in like probably 2 years. Well, actually I take that back. This past February would be 1 year, so well, I guess it's close to 2 years anyway. A year and 9 months. Gas prices wasn't that bad back then. Of course, we had a different president in office, but I won't go into all that. I'm sure y'all have y'all's views just like I have mine, and they might align, they may not, they might not. See? Get all tongue-tied and twisted up. Talking about religion and politics are two things you're not supposed to do, is what I hear. Oh, somebody pretty close to me said one time that I asked him, "You didn't vote for him, did you?" asked him, why would he ask somebody that? Have you ever noticed that when you go into the voting booth, that there's walls up on each side? The only wall that's not up is the wall that you're in. And there's 3 walls around you. It's like that. So the reason for that is so that you don't know what somebody else is voting. So I don't think you should really be asking, oh, you didn't vote for him, did you? Like, it's not your business. Vote who you want to vote for. Move on. Hopefully it's all fair. It comes out. And who won is who will become president or the person in office. All you can do is hope that it's a fair, good election. Anyway, I said I wasn't going to talk about that, and that's all I'm talking about. Well, this area right here is always sloppy. It's a sloppy mess. That right there, that water in the road, hate it. Anyway, guys, we're gonna cut through this little road right here, take a shortcut home. Of course, there's traffic coming and traffic behind me. There we go. Got a little break in traffic. Better take it. All right, guys, we'll see you later. Mahalo.